Hey, what's happening? Look, I just want to share with you just for a moment this afternoon and today, as I was surveying the district, as I was eating lunch in the district. Today I went over to Saltines. So I went over to Saltines to have lunch, because I am going to serve, as I've always, I'm a person that serves all the people, right? So I believe that, I must be serving for all the people. I just want to give you an understanding of what I'm talking about, all right? And the difference between areas, okay? Look at this. This is the blight over in South Jackson, okay? This is the Terre Road Quarter. Now, I know you've seen some of this, but I want you to understand this is what's happening at the Terre Road Quarter. Abandoned houses, where slumlords have come and purchased houses. Look at closed up places, restaurants, before there's a McDonald's, strip mall. Look at that. It's shut down, it's closed up. An old business, closed up, shut down. Popeyes, boarded up, shut down. This all in the Terre Road Corridor. I could go on and on and on, because this is the Terre Road Corridor. There's so much stuff, it makes my hand tired, my arm tired. Grocery stores shut down, parking lots just left. Grocery stores shut down. Just blight. Kroger, old Kroger, shut down. Just one thing after another, everything shut down. But now, let's take a trip less than 5 miles away, and let's look at this area. This is the Fundren area. Grocery store, corner market, the Pearl. You see the difference. You see the difference. Just look at what we're dealing with here. Look at the difference in these areas. A movie theater, bowling alley. All this is in Fundren. This is in the Fundren area. Look at the difference of the roads. Look at it. With sidewalks and curbing in the roads, right? Sidewalk, curbing in the roads. That's in the Fundren area. But in the Terre Road Corridor, there's nothing. When you look at the difference in what's happening in those places and what's happening here, it's like, wow, this is what we're up against. And what I'm saying to you, if I'm elected as your state senator for District 29, we're going to treat every neighborhood the same. And what I mean by that is we're going to spread the wealth. We're not going to take, and we're going to fight that all the dollars, not all the dollars are focused on an area just Fundren and Belhaven, but it's for all of the district. It's for all of District 29. It cannot be all right that the Terre Road Corridor looks like what I showed you. It can't be all right. That is how the Terre Road Corridor looks. And we're okay with that. Well, the Fundren area looks like a place where everything is vibing, right? Where everything has got it going on. That's what it looks like, okay? where it's vibing, everything looks good, everything looks nice, right? While just a few miles away, it's like a third world country. It can't be all right. I want this to be the symbol, the actual symbol for how, the least of these are treated. If you will give me an opportunity to serve as your next state senator, we're going to fight for every neighborhood the same, right? Every neighborhood is going to be fought for the same. So we're going to fight for all these neighborhoods the same way. Everybody gets the same effort, the same energy, and we're going to fight. And I'm asking you to help me fight. That's what I'm asking for. I'm asking you to help me. I mean, I could take you to Terry, in Terry, Mississippi, where in Terry, when you look around Terry, and I know people are saying stuff like, what all is being done has been done. But the truth of the matter is, it's a bad day, even for places like Terry, right? Because there's been no focus on bringing economic development into those areas. My heart's desire is to give an opportunity for all residents of District 29 to prosper, to make sure we focus and bring economic opportunity where everybody has an opportunity, not just an elite group. Because right now, that's not what is taking place. And we be honest about it. Many of the dilapidation and the blight we see going down Tier Road and beyond has happened over the last 16 years. And then why is it that Byram has some stuff that has happened, not nearly enough, not nearly what it could be, but Terry, what my opponent is bragging about is about a library and a city hall that my understanding, truthfully, he didn't really have anything to do with. He was not a major pusher for that. But he wrote and authored a bill to fund the CCID, thus funding Capitol Police, thus funding the development, thus funding the millions of dollars that have been invested into those areas while doing nothing to bring economic opportunity and business into the western part of the county and the city, the southern part of the county and the city. It's not all right. And it's not all right with me. And it shouldn't be all right with you. It's serious that we got to deal with this. Now, let me say this. We're going to talk about this some more later. But this big push that my opponent is getting from representative that heads the Black Caucus. What is his name? Chris. He got all this information, and we just giving him everything, right? I mean, there's something wrong with that picture. And here's the deal. He's getting that support from the Black Caucus. He's getting that support from the Black Caucus. And you talk about Chris, whatever his name is, Chris, I can't think of his last name, and Solid Norwood. Everybody on his commercial is black. Why is it he got to use black faces to tell his story? Why is it that the chairman of the Black Caucus is out doing a commercial for a white senator, but he has not done one for any black senators? What does it mean when black political leaders will get out front
and endorse a white man, but won't even endorse their other colleagues. That's one of the things that my opponent told me. He said, my colleague is going to come out and support me. And I don't know. The truth of the matter is, if you look across the spectrum, I mean, both Norwood and the other gentleman need to be working in their own district, in their own areas. So I'm learning not to be too concerned about endorsements from people who themselves are not doing anything. And here's the real story, man. The real story is they were the same guys that were in the room when this was being discussed. This was, a while back. Some of y'all won't know anything about it. Let me explain to you. During the water crisis, there was an effort by the lieutenant governor partnering with part of the Hines County delegation to take Jackson to water, right? So at this point, this was a while ago, but they were working not to partner. They wrote and asked for a special session from the governor, not with the blessings of the city leadership, but they did this trying to go around the city leadership and trying to make a deal with Delbert Holzman to take Jackson's water. So I was trying to run this race without talking about all that stuff and not bringing out all the stuff I know to be true, because these are things that I know to be true, okay? Here's the letter. Here's the letter right here. This letter was an effort to work with the governor. They sent a letter to the governor about Jackson to take the water and regionalize it. So these are guys that are supposed to be working on behalf of your city who flipped it and are working along with Delbert Holzman to take it. Senator Solid Norwood, Senator David Blunt, and there are 3 others on there, but they have not yet done their commercial. We'll mention them later, but I have the letter. I have the receipts. We have the information regarding working together, and they're going to work together to unleash the Capitol Police on the people of Jackson. But not just Capitol Police. They are taking the resources from Jackson, right? So these are guys supposed to be working with the city leadership to do what's best, but they're doing just the opposite. I know what some of you say about the current administration, but what I'm telling you is there is a deliberate, concerted effort to control and take anything from this city to make it fail. And they're fooling us, or attempting to fool us. And this is the last thing. Whenever you see somebody getting out front to endorse somebody, and they don't normally do that, go check out the bank books. Go check out what's going on. Somewhere they're working together. And when people are trying to get you to cross over and vote across parties and all that stuff, and they understand there are people that get paid to do that, right? They pay them. I'm not talking about nothing illegal. I'm talking about unethical, right? Here's what I promise that you're going to get from me. Is the truth. That's what you're going to get from me. Right? Now, some of the same people that do what I do, that are criticizing me for running for office and all this stuff, and bringing back up a relationship, that I have and still have with William Edwards, They were the same guys asking me to get him to stop talking about him, to stop telling these stories or the truth or whatever. But that's okay. What I'm telling you is there's hope. We got to fight. I'm in it to fight. I'm going to fight for my people. And some of the people that helped me said, Pastor, just tell them what you're going to do. And what I'm telling you is, you got to understand this. We have to understand the records of those that are opposing what we're trying to do. And what you have are people who have never, they've not done anything to help further the cause of everyday citizens. What they do is serve an elite group of people. And what's happening is we are being duped into believing they are for us, but they're not. If I don't do anything else, what I'm going to do is tell y'all the truth. I'm going to lay out for y'all what the real truth is every time. Here's the truth. That's my guarantee. Right. So, I got to get out of here. I got to get ready to go. I need your support. I need your support on August 8th. Okay? I need your support. I need your help. We can do this. We can fight this. We can win. But more than anything, we want everybody to get on the front line. And I need you to join me on the front line every day for the next 7 days. I need people on the corners with signs. I need people on the doors. I need people doing everything possible. We can make this happen. Right? Let's get ready to have the greatest voter turnout we've ever had for a Senate race. Because I'm telling you, elections have consequences. Okay? So I love you. God bless you. Thank you, Deborah Carter Farrell, for your prayers. But you know what the Bible says. We got to pray and fight. God bless. Peace.